fantastic, and he's going to get it going because in the last.
Freddie Freeman at first with the backhand. And
the real key is the fastballs.
After the first pitch and sends it right to Jason. Home half when we come back. Starting to look like Max again, cleaning up at third.
Volunteer for the home run.
On Canning's 2-1. Moniak 2 steps in front of the track, will then trot. Freddie attacks the first pitch from Canning. Adele at the wall. Gone! Short. Muncy to center. Muncy. Oh!
Speaking of thinking and feeling well, but not getting.
The 3-2. Called strike 3.
It's borderline. Let's see if it grazes the electron.
Establish himself. Freddie calls off Smith.
Angels lineup.
Will Smith have a play? Canning's 2-0. Belted to left. JD and blackjack. Number 21 on the year. Why didn't I put it there? 1-2. The pitch. Renfroe.
Group with the career trajectory.
The 3-2 bounce to the right side. That one fair. Ball to center. Outman waited a beat. First. Now Matt Thaiss grounds to second. Swing and a miss. Strike.
2-0.
The 1-2. Moniak will hustle after it. First pitch he sees. Wallop to center. Adele tracking it and runs into the wall. In the third, he grounds. And Will Smith wins. Ball 4. Martinez to right center, and that will drop down. Smith will score. 4-0 Dodgers. Needed 2 starters this weekend against the Dodgers and side. And bring about the end of the third inning with an RBI double.
It's an absolute honor. Coming off a Player of the Week award. And
Taylor Ward with the ground ball. He throws to first.
Home on the road for Mickey Moniak. Hit well and gone! 3-run shot for Mickey Moniak.
Plate appearances against left-handed pitching as Gonsolin strikes out Escobar for the first few. Rojas to Muncy at third. Anderson gets Hayward.
Tribute 1/2 to Max Muncy.
2 to Rojas. Anderson strike. Back-to-back shutouts, the first 2 in Anaheim. Renfroe. So the Dodgers have won 8 straight.
There's Forrest, so that's how he prevents a lot of runs.
This should be 2. Velasquez rolls with the sliding stop. The flip to Gonsolin. Mookie hammered. He's derby ready, folks. Anderson's 2-2 on the way. Freddie strikes out swinging. 3-2. That's a base hit for Smith. Yeah. Velasquez waiting for it. ED tonight. Home run to left. And this one handled by Gonsolin behind Ohtani. Gonsolin pulled to left. Peralta. This time Gonsolin gets him on a Tony's hand. Goes after that one beyond it. Put away Adele. He does.
A chance to be a real hero, but he still had a great.
Top the zone. Pulls it to the right side. Who's got it out? Stay empty. 2 out. James Outman. First pitch. Base hit.
Short and quick on the first pitch. Here.
He does not. Base hit down the line. Outman will score. Waving around Rojas. The throw home is late.
2 out.
Left side in front of the Dodger dugout. Moustakas, the veteran. Now a 7-3 game after 6.
Hammered. That one is absolutely crushed by Moustakas. Gone!
Ground third. Ground ball right side.
He gets a little bit more rest in the infield, believe it or not, less wear and tear.
Young Zach Neto. Look out. Rojas has it. Hustling to second as Gonsolin goes out. That's three strikes. Catching prospects. You're back to Anderson. About a foot away from having a long ball. And will not carry far enough. 3-2 coming.
With the light towers now.
7-4 Dodgers.
Definitely make
2-2 grounded. Back to the Angels. Moving a 3-run homer earlier.
four-seamer, that one at 96.
Here didn't get much better, and then he was traded here to the Angels. And Rojas has it.
But it's that change from 100 like that.
A bazooka.
Out of Pittsburgh that I played.
Doesn't need. Ground ball right back. Velasquez to get one. Thanks to that one that gets down and by Ward. Waving around Outman. He's going to score.
It was a shot for history.
But he just. Another grounder to Luke. This time. No, not going to get to it. Skips away. Rojas skips home. And now Will Smith cranks one to left field. Chasing after it, Ward. He's on the juice tonight. 3 times.
Starting to get itself together. They have a chance to have the lowest pitch count.
Raise 1. Gets a break. Teams bring him in to do. Raises 1-2. Vargas to Rojas. That's one to Freddie. On a line, Outman with bat comes in. That's a win for LA.
Well, Mookie, last night you had 2 doubles. Tonight, 2 home runs and a double. Is this probably the best you feel like you felt so far this year?
Yeah, this is the best I've felt in a long time. So I'm just going to ride the wave, see what happens.
Yesterday, you were out here with Clayton McCullough. You guys were practicing for the Derby. You weren't swinging a bat, you were just kind of watching the ball. But do you feel like that's kind of added to some of the success you've been getting with these homers recently?
I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to swing for home runs yet. I just want to keep my game swing and let the game swing be that. And like I told you before, when the Derby comes, it comes.
The last time you had 2 home runs, it was in Kansas City, and you told me that you had to put on a show for your mom because you had to prove to her you're going to be okay in the Derby. Tonight, you had 2 home runs again. You had a chance for a third. You happened to be intentionally walked. What was going through your head in that moment, though?
I don't know. Just get a good pitch to hit. Pops is here in town, so I had to let him know too, because he kind of doubted it. I'm doubting me, but we're all doubting it. So maybe I'm just showing that I'm ready.
I think you're doing more than that, Mookie. Do you hear all these fans cheering for you? Does this ever get old?
Yeah, nah, it's a blessing. It's a blessing from God, and I always cherish this.
Well, you have put on a show already here. We know you're going to put on a show in the Derby. Congratulations on all of this. The win tonight, and keep it going.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
How much fun is it to have 4 All-Stars playing like All-Stars?
It's great, and it's contagious. It's hard not to say it doesn't start with Mookie, but when Mookie, Freddie, Will, those guys are swinging the bats, JD, like they are, we put up a lot of runs, and everyone follows suit tonight. A lot of action on the bases. So, got to Canning, they ran out TA, and I thought we did a really nice job of adding on to.
How much of those 4 All-Stars that offense probably so far throughout the entire first half of the season?
They have. I think that with all the stuff we've been going through, those guys have been the constant, and not only just kind of the availability and posting, but also the performance consistently. So they've carried us. They've carried this offense, and it's nice to see also the guys at the bottom of the order kind of doing some things too, which is nice.
What's the best part for you when you just watch, you're towards the very end of the first half of the season, you're just seeing your guys be consistent throughout the entire game from the very first inning to the very end. What's the best part of you watching that?
I think that the best part of it is watching these guys root for one another, and you can see the energy. You can see the next guy get in the box and want to make something happen as well. I think the crowd being at home certainly has helped that kind of energy. But our guys, I mean, it's the best group I've ever been around, and they like each other. They play for one another, and a little bit of kind of want to one-up one another. So it's kind of fun. It's a healthy competition. Yeah.
Just to single out Mookie for a second, how incomparable is the season just to play second base and shortstop and right field, hit 25 home runs, 20 doubles?
It's incomparable. I think the only comp is Ohtani, and what he does is incomparable. But I think if you're talking about somebody who's doing something that's very unique at a high level, it's just very rare. So you can plug him in at shortstop, at second base. The offensive production, you know, it's a superstar production. So Mookie's willingness, eagerness to kind of do whatever is asked of him is pretty incredible.
About anything unique defensively, but as you again go to the offense, when he has that solo homer, I think it was bottom of the fifth, and then the 2-run RBI double and next, and the bottom of the sixth. How does that really kind of galvanize the rest of the team? Because you said that you guys, sometimes try to one up each other.
Yeah, it does, and I think that Mookie's energy, and he's really himself this year. It's really fun to watch. I think that he's continually getting more comfortable with us, but this is as comfortable as I've seen him, and it's certainly showing on the field. I will say, even that double, that just, the game inside the game just allows us to stay away from Evan Phillips, so he'll be available tomorrow. So those are things that matter not only tonight but tomorrow as well.
Tony Wolfers, just when you look at today's outing, minus probably the homers and a couple hard hit balls, did you feel like today was a really strong performance for you?
Yeah, take out the 4 runs and a couple pitches, and I'm very pleased with the outing overall. I felt like I was really efficient, attacked the zone, attacked all the hitters, and the hitters picked us up today, and it was great.
You've talked about wanting to go deeper into games. What did it mean to you just to get into the 7th tonight?
Yeah, I feel like it just speaks to the efficiency of today and just the overall thought process of just attacking the zone more.
Is it just a mindset thing for you this start compared to previous starts, or anything physically feeling a little better or anything like that? Or
I think it was more mindset, honestly, just being aggressive and not trying to tiptoe around the edges.
Isn't it amazing how sometimes one team can have another team's number for a short period of time or a longer period of time?
What do you mean?
I'm talking about the way that the numbers of wins that you've had against them in a row.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was a thing with the Angels, but yeah, I don't know. I can't really speak on that. I really don't know.
But let's talk about your individual performance as you were just talking about, because you seem to really come through when you have to.
Yeah, I feel like we got ahead early, and I kind of let them back in the ball game, but I just try to stay out there and keep pitching, keep us in the game.